What's going on, everybody? Make sure this is good. Oh, shit. This is about as calm as you guys have ever seen me. What's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Election day, big day for us, America. So I wanted to apologize. I have not posted in a minute. I have been gone, and I do humbly apologize, if that is even a phrase. Shout out to Muggsy and Izzy. They're two YouTubers. Check them out. It's called the Rose Bros on YouTube. They were my last guests on my podcast. I had them on maybe like a month ago. Man, so what happened was we had a great conversation, about 2.5 hours long. Amazing. I really felt like the world needs to see the stuff that we talked about. You know, the world really needs to see us conversating on everything from race to politics to hustling, just little things, different perspectives, and just understanding one another. And we really got into it because nowadays people don't like to they don't like to get deep into things. People don't like to ask questions that might make people feel uncomfortable. You should ask those questions so you can understand. And man, that's what we did, and it was awesome. It was amazing. um, Unfortunately, my computer crashed. I didn't have enough storage, and I didn't get my video out. So therefore, that is pushing me, because I'm not just gonna bend down and fucking kneel over. I am upping my production. Yes, I'm getting new cameras. I'm getting new microphones. I'm getting soundboards, a whole 9 yards. And once I get that done, we will have more videos. For now on, I could probably only do solo videos, because that's probably as much as my computer will let me. I just don't want to risk it, bringing someone on and then it crashing again, because, dude, I was devastated. I mean, you can ask anybody. I was so mad. I even sent the link to a couple people, because it created like a ghost video, and they tried to revive it back. They tried to get it back, and they almost, shout out to my brother, Billy, he almost got it back. He said he got like 2 pixels, but he couldn't. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Muggsy and Izzy. You guys are fucking awesome, man. I love you guys. As weird as that sounds, I know we just met. Well, I guess we didn't just meet, but I love you guys, man. You guys are hilarious. You guys are going places. You're going big. Muggsy, man, you're not afraid. You're not afraid of anything. You're ready to talk about whatever. You got balls on you, bro, and keep doing what you're doing. Izzy, man, you got some style, bro. You got some style. I love it, dude. I love it. And you guys are going to rock those you guys are gonna rock, and you both of you. I mean, we had just a great conversation, man. But you guys are making those Woody Woo shirts, man. Good for you, man. They were on. Muggsy kept saying Woody Woo, and I said, man, what is that? Like, what term is that? I guess it's the term for where he's from, Mississippi. And I told him, man, you need to make that a T-shirt, and he went and did it. So if you do not have Muggsy on Snapchat, Instagrams, etc., you need to add him. I will post a link. I'll post a link to his T-shirts. You need to buy a Woody Woo shirt. I know I'm gonna cop mine, and I think he has some masks as well. But that is what happened. I'm so mad because it was such a great video. We had such a great time, and it would have really shown how far I want to take that video would have really shown. But it's okay, because my real fans know that I'm going to go big with this. But what I got is what I got right now, so let's get into it, man. Election day. Woo-hoo-hoo! I've been sitting here debating, like, really thinking about whoever wins, I wonder, I know for a fact if Trump wins, there's most likely going to be riots. If Biden wins, I still actually believe that there's going to be some sort of rioting going on by some like redneck, crazy gun-toting motherfuckers out there. I think that either way, something's going to happen, but we'll see. There's nothing you can do if your candidate doesn't win. Hey man, you got to take it one day at a time. You got to do what you got to do. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like one of those things, man, where it happens, and you just got to, like I said, do it one day at a time, get in there. I don't like You know, we're, as Americans, we have a right to bitch. We have freedom of speech, which I love, which is why I created this podcast in the first place. We have freedom of speech. People should say whatever the fuck they want, however the fuck they feel, all the time, and we need to learn to be okay with it. You know, the whole thing with social media, we like to just fucking bend people over and shove it up their ass because they have a different opinion. You shouldn't do that. You should, I mean, you could argue, you could debate, but at the end of the day, you don't need to call someone a racist, and I'm not talking about Trump or anything like that. I'm talking about if someone has a different opinion than you, they're not a racist. If someone has a different opinion about, you know, and I'm going off on a tangent here about you know, uh, kids who are trans and they believe that, you know, or they feel that I'm a guy and I feel like a girl, you know. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but here's an example. Some people think that kids shouldn't, like me, believe that kids shouldn't be taking testosterone or hormones or puberty blockers because that is a kid, and I don't believe that you should take that. Does not mean I'm transphobic. I love everyone. I love trans people. I love gay people. I love straight people. I love bisexual people. I love weird people. Rather you're straight, bi, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But because I disagree with you, because I don't think kids should be taking hormones, does not make me transphobic. Does not make me homophobic. Does not make me any other phobic that you like to pin on me. And that's the problem, is that people want to pin a label on you publicly. Let me wipe this off. I'm sure it's going. Boom. They want to pin a label on you publicly because you disagree with them. And that's dangerous, man. That's so fucking dangerous because you could really fuck someone's life up. Don't get me wrong, our attention span is like 2 seconds. After 3 days, you're probably fine if you get exposed of something stupid. But in general, man, it's dangerous to do that to people. It's dangerous to silence people. You shouldn't silence people. You should let everyone talk. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has a voice. And there's no reason for you to silence them. But yeah, man, I love this country. I love you all. I love this fucking podcast. I am just ready to get back to it because I've been depressed, man. Sorry, I'm all over the place. This is actually as calm as you guys have seen me. I'm in a very calm mood, which is in a rare form because usually people think I've done like 7 lines of cocaine when I'm talking, and I don't do cocaine at all. I am just this fucking high strung, baby. That's just me. But you know, like I said, that's just me, and I'm really calm today, which is good, because I can really get out and fully think of what I need to say. But yeah, where was I going with that? No, we just hopefully we come together. Yeah, I've been a little depressed because I haven't been doing this podcast, man. This podcast is my passion, man. It is my passion. I love it almost more than anything else next to people. I love people probably more, obviously. But yeah, I haven't been able to do it. I went out of town. Shout out to Connor and Danny, my brother Connor, and my new sister-in-law, Danny. Shout out to you guys for getting married. I went to Mexico for a while and had a lot of fun in Mexico. Had a lot of fun in Mexico. A lot of things I can't say on here happened, but I had a lot of fun, baby. Yeah. And I cried, man. I cried at the wedding because my brother got married. And, you know, I love my sister-in-law to death. I love, you know, my nephew to death. Probably shouldn't be saying their names on here. I might have to edit that out, but whatever. I guess I'm not that famous, but no, I love them to death. They're just awesome people. I'm so glad they tied the knot. I'm so glad Connor's got a chain on him now. My brother's got a chain on him now. You know, marriage is a beautiful thing. And in my family, when everyone gets a divorce, it's a rare thing. And after all the stuff, you know, I went through as a kid and, you know, my family went through as a kid, personal stuff that happened, you know, seeing someone get married and seeing 2 people who are truly in love is just a beautiful thing. And I cried, man. I was in the wedding. I cried. Hopefully no one saw me. I'm sure some people did, but whatever. I mean, I was definitely not the only person crying. it's just an awesome thing. But that slowed me down. I was going to do a podcast in Mexico, but let me tell you, I did not have time. I did not have time to do a podcast in Mexico, baby, because I was in time, if you know what I mean, man. I was in time living, and I needed a break. But this is too long of a break, man. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks since my last podcast. I'm going fucking insane. I apologize to my fans. But yeah. Also, my buddy Marcos, he has a new podcast, or a podcast, just started a podcast with his cousins. It is called, let me look it up. I know what it's called. Oh, my history just came up. Didn't want to look at that. Let's see, what is it called? What is it called? I'm going back. It's a good podcast. Very good podcast. Back. Here we go. No Solutions Podcast with Marcos, Isai, I think. I know Isai, and their cousin also. Shout out their names. I don't know. But yeah, I watched it. Shout out to Marcos. Shout out to, I mean, they got a way better production than I do. Like very advanced. I am a little jealous, but I'm glad you guys are out doing it. My buddy Marcos is hilarious. If anyone can do a podcast, it's definitely him. I'm ready for this next episode. I'm definitely going to be watching it, man. So good for you, dude, getting out there and doing it, you know. Getting out there and trying to make something of yourself like this. It takes balls to do stuff like this and just say what you need to say and not giving a shit what anyone else says. Isai, dude, you are a great host on that show. I watched it. That's Marcos' cousin. You are a great host. I'm sorry, I can't remember your other cousin's name, but she was also, you guys all did so great, just like, playing off one another. I know you guys are related, and so it's easy for you guys to have these conversations, which is good. But, you know, the camera in your face a lot of times is different, and you guys just kept going back and forth, and the conversation never got dull. You know, I felt some funny vibes from you guys. I felt some serious vibes, some real vibes, just talking about how you really feel, and it was awesome. But yeah, seriously, keep going, keep doing it. Get famous, get that money, man, and dude, freedom of speech, man. Say what you need to say. Yeah, what else did I want to talk about? What else did I want to say? Man, I had a lot of people I was gonna have on here. I'd be like 5, 7 more episodes deep, honestly, if if shit didn't pop off and my computer didn't crash, because I just can't risk that. I'm getting new material soon. Do not, don't get mad at me. It will happen soon because I need to talk to more people. Let's talk about that. I need to talk to more people because I need new perspectives. You know, taking this break from pretty much interviewing people without it being a real interview, without just a line of questions, just how I feel, having a conversation with someone. You know, I was in Mexico. I had conversations with everybody because that's just who I am. I love talking to people. And it was great. It was so refreshing getting out of where you're from, and talking to people and understanding their perspective on things and just really listening. How similar, how different we are from place to place. It is incredible, man. It is incredible. Fuck everyone for hating Kansas City. I just want to say that. When I went to Mexico, everyone hates Kansas City, probably because we have Mahomes, whatever. I didn't hate the fucking New England when they had Brady. You know what I mean? I don't hate, what is it? What are the Seahawks? Seattle for having fucking Russell Wilson, so fuck you, okay? Sorry we have someone good finally, okay? We've been shitty for years. Finally we have someone good who could bring us together. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off on a tangent, but fuck you. And let me just say this. Everyone I told I was from Kansas City is like, oh, Kansas City. Oh, there's nothing there. You know what, dude? We might not have much, but every player that comes here, every famous person that comes here besides Louis C.K. says they love Kansas City. And it's like a hidden gem, man. Your expectations are low. You come here, you have a great time. You get drunk, you get some barbecue, you get on out. It's a great time. So, yeah. You know, I love it here, man. I mean, I'm going to Texas here soon, um, for a new location. At the end, going into 2020, I will be, going to Texas here soon. So excited for that. Just because I'm 21, I need to get out. I need to figure my life out, figure things out. So but Kansas City is always in my heart, and I love you, Kansas City, so much. Fuck everyone for hating us just because we have Mahomes. Um, but it is back to what I was saying. It is great to get that refresher of talking to people outside of Kansas City. Also, but I did I think it's been 2 weeks since then. Man, I haven't talked to a lot of people after Mexico. I haven't talked to a lot of people, having conversations, deep conversations. I lost my niche of talking with people, of really listening and understanding, and I found that interviewing people multiple times throughout the week, having conversations with them, it really sets you in a weird state of mind where you can really listen so well. You can really view things differently. You don't end up married to your ideas, so you don't go crazy for whatever politician you love or whatever actor, rapper, whatever you love. You understand how people think and how people favor something that you don't. Um, and you appreciate people more. You appreciate the good in people, you appreciate the bad in people. Um, and you don't I don't know. You don't ever, after interviewing with some people, I've there was things that I held back saying in the past interviews that I'm like, "Oh, I wish I would have said that." But then as I got on and on of interviewing multiple people, I have just found that just say it and whatever happens, happens. Because you getting something off your chest or you asking a question that people don't want to ask, well, that's how you grow, and understanding people is how you grow. Also, debating is how you grow, not arguing. Because here's the thing: with an argument, sometimes you need to argue, but with an argument, you just leave pissed off and never learning anything from it. So there's no point from it. But yeah, so it is a weird. I'm not in that state of mind anymore. Of I'm always fucking bullshitting and talking with people, but I'm not in that state of mind of actually having a real deep conversation with someone. And I don't have my listening ears on like I did a couple weeks ago. So hopefully we get back into that soon. Once my production is up. Hey, what are you doing? You all right, baby? You all right? Good girl. The dog's running around. Hey, oh, you want to say hi to the camera? You want to say hi to the camera, baby? Oh, it's my little baby. It's my baby. It's my baby. This is Andrew. Andrew, say hi to everyone. Say hi. Mwah. I love dogs. People say white people love their dogs too much. I 100% believe that. Because I fucking love my dogs, dude. Dude, watching John Wick, first off, that had to have been a white guy. Okay? That had to have been a white guy. John Wick had to have been a white guy because only a white person would go that fucking crazy if you shot their fucking dog. Only a white dude would go that fucking crazy. Only a white dude would go off and kill a bunch of fucking Russians, the Russian mafia, whatever the fuck he did. Um, you know, because you killed their dog. I don't know what it is, man. When you go to like dog bars, yeah, that's how fucking white I am. I took my dog to a dog bar, not this one, the other one. I can bring her honeydew, honey baby, where you at? Honeydew. She might have went inside. Yeah, it is all white people and a lot of gay people. Just not like I care, just an observation. There's a lot of gay people at dog bars and stuff like that. I don't know why. Well, how do you know they're gay? Because I know. I can tell. Okay. Sorry. Get mad. Whatever. Cancel me. I don't give a shit. Honeydew. Honey baby. She's having fun. But yeah, great people though. Everyone there. Every single person there is fucking awesome. Those dog bars, man, they're just like me. They love their dog. I love my dog, man. I do anything for my dog. Anything and everything. This is so weird talking, not talking to someone else, just talking to myself like a crazy person. I know my first 2 or 3 episodes, I think it was 2 episodes I did that. And yeah, whatever. It was a good time. Had a great time. But I do miss it. Those are actually my most viewed videos. I think it was just the certain stuff that I talk about and I wanted to talk about. People really liked. The second episode was my most viewed, and I think it was because I really touched on subjects that I've been wanting to touch on for a super long time, and I just fucking got out and just had a lot of passion with it, and people really appreciated and loved that. Uh, but no, I mean, God, dude, I'm just happy to be alive, man. Um, 2020 is so fucking crazy, so crazy, and we almost needed it to humble us. It's weird because other than COVID, that's going on, which makes things even weirder, politicizes, splits the line between all of us. And then Trump being president splits a line between all of us. And if Biden wins, I'm sure that'll split a line between all of us. I think either way, that's just my opinion. Either way, things are going to be off for the next couple years. But 2020 specifically, man, I've had a lot of deaths. A lot of people die, a lot of important people to me from 2019 to 2020. That I just never imagined die. Someone died today. I wasn't related to. It's just someone I know, an acquaintance. So a friend of a friend, kind of, and it's so crazy. I know it's probably just part of life, but in 2020, it's like, man, it seems like it just does not stop. It seems like it just keeps going and going. And I've talked to other people, and they've had the same experiences where they're like, this shit doesn't stop. It just keeps going, one thing after another, personally and publicly with everyone, and then themselves. Like, either the fucking stock market crashes one day, we got a fucking virus going, we got riots, or your dad dies out of nowhere, or your son dies out of nowhere, or your you know family member gets in a car wreck or something like that. It's just crazy. I know this is just life, people, but it seems like 2020 is just one after the other. Seems like the end of the world, man. It really does. Seems like something's coming near. I believe something crazy's coming near. I don't know what. Can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it'll be the end of the world. If I do, at least I did a podcast before I died. Didn't particularly get famous as I wanted to, but whatever. But I mean, man, shit. Yeah, I'm Shaq West, and I'm getting really rich. Kidding. Um, I don't know, man. It's a wild time. Uh, the equilibrium's off. Everything is off, and we need to get it back together. Um, hopefully after this election, no matter who wins, we'll get it back together, and that includes Trump winning, um, or Biden, whatever. It doesn't matter who wins. We need to get things back together. We need to understand, and we just need to stop dividing each other because you're a blah 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 supporter, you're a blah 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 supporter, you're white, you're black, you're Hispanic, you're Asian, whatever. We need to stop drawing this line between each other and come together. And that's one big reason why I started this podcast, man. Differences are good. Differences make us who we are. Everyone individually is different, no matter what. No matter what race you are, what cult you're a part of, what tribalism type thing you're a part of, you are different from everyone else. And we got to realize that, okay? Once we realize that we don't have to be part of a group, we don't have to be associated with a part of whatever, we will be better off. That we know that we're all different, and that's okay. We understand each other. Um, and hopefully, I doubt it, but hopefully after this election, I mean, I'm so calm and I've given up of trying to tell people this, but man, we just got to understand one another and talk more. Get rid of social media. You know, not all the way, but you need to get off social media. You need to meditate. You need to exercise. Eat healthy. Um, talk to people, please. You know what? I have been told the past fucking 4 or 5 months, go vote, go vote, go vote, go fuck yourself, okay? How about this? Talk to people. Talk to people. Don't worry about what I do, okay? Don't worry about if I vote. Don't worry about if I take a shit. Don't worry about if I eat a sandwich, okay? Go talk to people. If you're going to tell me that, I'm going to tell you this, okay? Talk to people. Don't argue, debate, and understand, listen, talk to nutty people, talk to normal people, you know? You don't got to start a podcast, but you could, the more we get out and talk to one another, the better we understand each other. And the minute that you go back on an idea that maybe it was different that someone you talk to someone and you change your mind about some subject or something because um because they changed your mind on it or they pivoted your view. Well, the minute you go back on that idea, you could stop yourself and be like, actually, I don't really think that way anymore because, you know, and hopefully I explain that well, and hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying and I'm not just sound crazy. But another thing that I want to get into, take your vitamins, man. Take your fucking vitamins. This is coronavirus, people. You know, I personally don't think the virus is as deadly as what we think it is. You know, some do. You know, what is it, a 90%, 99% survival rate? So, you know, I know we need to protect our elders and stuff like that and people with diabetes and diseases, but take your fucking vitamins. Take your fucking vitamins. Vitamin D, vitamin C, supposedly zinc. I don't take zinc. I need to. And I take vitamin B12 because I guess it gets you going. They say you don't really need to take vitamin B12 if you eat a lot of meat, but I take it anyways. And honestly, I took some this morning. I feel great. I feel like I look better. You know, I got these bags under my eyes all of a sudden because I'm fucking working all the time and I'm tired. But get out there, take your vitamins, exercise. Let's get it going, man. That's the only way you're gonna survive in this world, baby. Only way you're gonna survive. Only way you're gonna survive. Take those goddamn vitamins, man. Make you feel better. I feel great today, dude. Only thing is, I broke my fast. That's the only thing, because vitamins have the. I got the gummy ones because I'm a kid. Um, so you know, it broke my fast, so I had to eat something. Actually, I should probably. I got this app. It's called Simple. I paid for it. I wish I didn't pay for it. Wish I just did a timer. And fast. Let's see. I ate really early. I ate at, let's say, 10:30. Great. Boom. No. Okay. Then you put in your meal and everything, and cool. Should probably start fasting again. Whatever. Um, man, I really got away from working out and lifting and eating right. There's something else I want to talk about. My passion as a kid was always working out, lifting weights. I was a pretty big guy. I got away from it, man, and I'm trying to get back to it. I know I work out every week, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, but I don't go as hard as I used to. I don't have the I have the passion, but I need to fuel my fire, if that makes sense, more. Because I need to be more consistent. Consistency is key. I used to work out 6 days a week, every day, or you know, every week. I would never take more than 2 days off, ever. You know, if I took 3 days off, it was very rare, and that's like the important part. And not only that, we went hard. Um, Gay porn hard. We went gay porn hard, underground gay porn hard when we worked out. So, um, and the results showed. I didn't eat very well. I started about 2 years ago. I ate super healthy. I stopped working out because I cut a lot of calories and I fucking just didn't have the energy. and I lost a lot of muscle and fat, and I was like 180, and I felt 183 after a big shit in the morning. It was mainly 187, but I felt great, man. I felt awesome. I felt a little small. I got back up to 190, 192, 195 around there, and I felt even better because I was lifting more, I was eating more, and I was working out every day, and I felt good. But then I started getting those compliments, and I started eating those donuts. So that fucked me. Now I'm 230 pounds. I feel like shit, but I still feel great because I work out every day. I've been working out every day, and I'm not taking any more days off. So here's where it is. I have gone, besides Halloween, I cheated on Halloween. I apologize. But going a month, go until Thanksgiving. Um, go until Thanksgiving. So is it the 25th, 26th? I'm going without sugar, without any smoking, without any alcohol, any tobacco, anything like that, any alcohol, no nothing. Um, and no sugar, especially no sugar. That's the biggest thing. It's the hardest thing for me. No snacks, no nothing. I try to cut out bread as much as I can. But yeah, just full health kick for a whole month, and then obviously Thanksgiving happens. I'm gonna go nuts. I went a little nutty on the 31st on Halloween, but I kept it pretty minimal. So whatever. Feel good, look good. You know what I mean? But last night, I tell you what, I wanted candy so bad, wanted a Snickers so bad, and I just drank some water, and I fell asleep, and it was nice. I'm so proud of myself for not breaking. Almost, I was literally this close to just snapping and eating that fucking Snickers right up, man. Eating it right up, throwing it in my mouth hole, swallowing it down to my esophagus, past my heart, and down to my small intestine, to my large intestine, digesting to stomach acid through my colon, and out my anus. I almost did that, and the sugar goes into your blood. Just fucking around, but it almost happened. That didn't happen. You know what happened? Cold water went through my esophagus, down my pipes, through my stomach, and out my urethra. And I feel great that I did that. I ate a burrito this morning. It was amazing. Fucking amazing. But let's get to the real shit. Guys, whoever wins, just deal with it. I know it's easier said than done, but whoever wins, just deal with it, please. Please don't let them, the people who don't have to struggle day to day, divide you, because they're really not the ones who suffer. We are. Okay? Please don't let them divide you. Please get out there. I'm not going to tell you to vote. Do what you want to do. I don't care if you vote. I don't care if you don't. I hate people telling me to vote. I understand why, but I hate it. Get out there. Do what you want. Talk to people. I'll tell you that. Talk to people. Understand one another. Be uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable. That's the only way to grow. You know, I know depression is 100% real. I've been there. But, man, the way to get rid of it is to move. Because the minute you stop is the minute you're fucked, man. I could have stopped, and I did kind of, and I'm mad at myself for stopping, but I did for a good reason. I had some stuff to do. And like I said, once again, I apologize. I'm going to post from now on as much as I can on myself. I'm going to be a little more stable. I'm not going to get off on these topics. I'm going to have a list, talk to you guys about specific things at least twice a week. I'm going to post videos until my production gets up. Then we're going back to the interviews with people, and it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be fucking great, people. I'm going to be back and better. I'm back in saddle again. I'm going to be back, dude, and better than ever. So yeah, but it'll be more stable before in that little limbo period where I'm just talking to you guys, ranting. However, I want to review Let's see. Let me just review every person. I want to thank every single one of you who's been on this show. Every single one of you I want to thank personally, because it wouldn't be anything without you. Viewers, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the people just who asked to come on, who like my show enough, and have actually asked to come on. That is awesome. I can't believe, honestly, when I post these things, I really look back and I'm like, God, I sound like an idiot. But then people call me and tell me, hey, dude, I listened to the whole thing. That was awesome. And I was like, man, I don't have that attention span. I'm glad you do. Well, that's a lie. I don't have the attention span because I know what I said, so I don't need to watch my shit. But I watch other people's podcasts because I do have the attention span for that. Because, why not? Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm back in black. Joseph Pekin. I love you, dog, from the minute I met you, man. The minute I met you, I remember you said something about a movie that I was like, what the fuck? Why do you hate that movie? And we got to an argument, but it was like a good argument. Then we ended up hating someone who we both hated equally, and we became friends. And we were in class together, and you are going to make it. I love you, man. You are one of the biggest characters I know, and that's why I had you on the show. Thank you so much for coming on this show. You are a hilarious man. I love your movies. I'm glad to be a part of your movies, and I'm always, no matter what, going to be a part of whatever you're doing. I'll be there in the drop of a hat to be in a movie or to even just hold a fucking mic for you, man, because I believe in you so much. Nick Carson. Nick! You are my Alex Jones, man. You're fucking hilarious. You're, sorry, I zoned out. So he's gonna be like, oh, why'd you pause? Blah 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 blah. No, dude. Thank you so much for coming on. You're hilarious. I love talking to you. I love talking about movies. I love just bullshit with you. You need to get a fucking podcast because you have the voice of Fergie and Jesus, and had a baby, and then Alex Jones and fucking Barbara Walters had a baby, and those babies met and fucked. That's you, dude. That's your voice. Just kidding. That's kind of a bad example. But you have a phenomenal voice, man, and you need to be on podcasting. You need to do it because here's the thing, you're a lot more controversial than me. I'm always there to open new ideas, but you have specific opinions that people will either love or hate, and I think that is awesome. I love people like that. You need to get out there and get your ideas out there and tell people, because I guarantee there's a lot of people that feel the way you do. And just your voice is fucking sexy, and you need to get on podcasting. Let's see here. Isaac Diggs, my man Ike. Dude, I wish I was wearing your stuff last night, man. I've been wearing your jacket that I bought from you. Dude, I wanted you to be my first guest on. You are kind of, I didn't tell you this, you're kind of the reason why I started this podcast, because I already knew I was going to start this podcast, but I saw you post some stuff. And if you guys please go look back on that podcast. It's a very interesting podcast. When I saw you talk about some stuff, some controversial stuff that I disagreed with, and some other stuff that I agreed with you on, I was like, dude, hey man, I'm going to start a podcast. I want you to be my first guest. And guess what? You weren't my first guest, but you got on there and we had a great time. Some people say this was the best one I had. I leave it up to the viewers to make those decisions. But, dude, we had a great conversation. I want you back on. I want to have another conversation like we did. Next time, though, I think our conversation is going to be so in-depth, and it's going to be hopefully more controversial. I don't care about controversy. I don't care about, the likes and the views. But I feel like with you and your, not your ideas, but how you're not afraid to go there, not afraid to take the extra mile and be honest about your opinion. I want to get into that the next time you come on. Thank you so much, man. I'm so proud of you for doing your t-shirts. I'm so proud of you for standing up for what you believe in. You've always been the same guy since I've met you. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I couldn't appreciate it enough. Let's see here. Kyron Reese. Bro, when we got done filming, and I think this is the most, so, and I tell you this right now, this is the most underrated podcast I've had, because not that I did not promote it very well, so it has decent amount of views, but I didn't promote it very well, so it kind of lacked the views that the other ones did, and I didn't get a lot of feedback from it. Not the views, it's the feedback, really. I didn't get a lot of feedback from it because I didn't promote it very well. And I'm fucking mad at myself for that because I think I tried a little too hard. But Kyron, man, when you came on, it's like I met another person. It's like, because I've known you for a while and you were confident, having fun, laughing, passionate. You've always been passionate. That's one thing that hasn't changed about you, man. And that's something good to have. That's something awesome to have, dude, is passion. And you put passion into everything you do, and if you don't, you're done with it. And that's why I love you, bro. Thank you for coming on, because we had a great conversation from your projects to rap. You know, that's pretty much all we talked about, which was awesome. And I can't wait to have you back on as well. Nick, you're gonna be back on. You're always gonna be back on. So don't get mad that I didn't say you're not gonna be. You know you're gonna be back on, buddy. But thank you so much. You came here from Kyron. You came here from fucking what's it called? From Missouri. You drove 2 hours to talk to me, and that is like, man, I couldn't appreciate that enough. Thank you for believing in me. Um, Before that, Tyler Ruzick. Tyler, dude, you were the man. I get this a lot. When I posted that video of us, you were one of the favorites on there. Dude, you are fucking smart. You talk way up here, and I am a chimp, monkey, meathead, dumbass, so it was hard for me to talk to you, but I tried my best. And I love talking to you, by the way, because you challenge me and you educate me. And dude, I went back and watched that video. I don't watch a lot of my videos because I already know what was said and done. But because you have so many ideas and you talk so high, like your vocab is up here, man, and your expressions, everything is up here because you're on another level than everyone else, man. I mean, you ran for fucking governor at 17, dude. And that's impressive. So I had to go back and watch those videos. When I watched those videos, man, dude, I really caught a lot of things that I didn't catch just talking to you, and that was, I think, is amazing, because I know for a fact when people watched that video they were like, oh my god, this guy really knows what he's talking about. And it really got out there, and it was one of the videos that blew up. So thank you so much for coming on. I want you on after this election. Man. Tanner, go fuck yourself. Two dudes, one mic. That will be posted here soon. Just kidding. I love you, bro. You're one of my best friends. I don't got to say too much about you because you see me every day and you're funny, and I love you. I love your dad. You know, he's like, hopefully he adopts me one day. But dude, I'm glad I got a friend like you in my life to make me positive, man. I appreciate it. Nick again, Tanner again, and then as my first guest, Charles, man, dude, thank you for coming on, being my first guest. You broke the internet with me. We broke the fucking internet together. You are one of the most interesting, funniest dudes that I know. You're witty. I love hearing about the culture of skating. I don't know much about it, but you coming on and really talking about it, a lot of people really did listen, and you being my first guest, a lot of people really tuned in and love what you had to say. I don't know if I'm ever going to get you back on again. I don't think you'll ever come on again because you got a busy life and all. But hopefully I get you on. I don't ever want to break ties with you, man, because I do look up to you a lot. I do. As much as I give you shit all the time, I look up to you, man. Thank you, man. Love you. Hope everything is well. Thank all of you, dude. Thank all of you for coming on. Seriously. Oh, and Muggsy and Izzy, once again, thank you so much, dude. I'm sorry. I think I am more pissed off than you guys are, but that video never got released. I'm I tried for like 2 weeks straight to figure out, hey, quit digging. Fucking dog wants to dig. She's getting bigger. She's going to start digging. She's going to dig to China. China. And that's not good. We don't know what's going to happen. Damn dog. Anyways, sorry. Muggsy, Izzy, I love both of you, man. Thank you so much. I'm so glad we talked because even though we didn't get the video out because of technical difficulties, we are going to go again when my production's up, and we're going to have a great, and we're going to break the fucking internet, dude. I'm telling you, because you guys don't shy away from anything. I'm still watching your videos. I still have some catching up to do. Rose Bros, check it out, everybody. It's awesome. But I'm just glad that even if the camera, you know, basically technically wasn't, it was on, but it crashed and video deleted. So basically there was no video now. Dude, I'm just glad I got to talk to you guys and meet you guys, dude. And I don't ever want to break ties with you. Hopefully we do a lot more collabing. Maybe we can get a podcast of our own or something, because you guys are really interesting and awesome, and I love how you guys spread love to everyone, man. And I'm thankful for having you guys in my life. Well, that's 45, 46 minutes and 20, 21, 22 seconds. I don't know if this video is going to save. I hope so. I love you all. Please tune in. Next video is going to be way more structured. I just needed to get something out here for you guys, for my fans, for my true 5 fans that I have. Maybe 8 by now. I don't know. Maybe 9. I don't know. But thank you guys so much. I'm glad to be back. I'm going to be back. Fuck you. Let's get it going.